Hi, my Modest Vegan Chick. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So I'm in the garden. It is early August, and some of my veggies in the garden, herbs, plants, have gone to seed. This is a romaine, a lettuce plant. Right, you see the whole plant, and it bolted, and I decided to go ahead and let it go to seed. So it did flower, these really pretty little yellow flowers. But where you see the white kind of puffy tops, those are where the seeds are. So all of those are ready to be picked for seeds, and that's what I'm going to do today, is collect some of the seeds and just go ahead and replant them right away and see if we can get some new romaine lettuce. Give that a try. This is my first time letting lettuce go to seed. First time my lettuce actually bolted, so I thought it was a great opportunity to let it go to seed. Alright, so I just kept a few plants. I actually had a whole row of the romaine lettuce. I did pull the rest of it up. It wasn't looking so good in the garden, and it was taking up a lot of space. So there are the seeds. So I've got a little bowl full here. So many more to get, but I think this is going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead and pull this plant out, and I'm going to grow some more romaine in its place with the seeds from the plant. So I'll have to sift through these, but if you've never tried letting your lettuce go to seed, definitely give it a try. I could have also cut these all the way down and let them grow, regrow themselves, but I kind of just want to see if the seeds will actually sprout. All right, so then over here on the other side of the garden bed, I have my huge burdock plant that was beautiful all summer, and now it has definitely pretty much gone to seed. Now I grow this plant, it is a medicinal plant. I grow it just, oh my God guys, there was a hummingbird. I've definitely got to get a feeder. I get so many hummingbirds in the garden. Anyway, this is a medicinal plant, and I grow it just for the roots. Over here I actually have some smaller burdock root plants. There's two here. This is how this ginormous one started off. It's just a simple little plant. So I do have two that are growing, looking pretty healthy. But this one I had, and these are all from last year. These are seeds that I planted last year. For some reason they didn't come up last year, but they came up this spring. All right, this is a wild herb, or what people would call a weed, but it's medicine to me. So I grow it just for the roots. I love to make burdock root tea. I actually have a video on my channel of just some burdock roots that I purchased before I started planting my own, so you can check that video out. I will leave a link and you can check it out for yourself. It's one of my favorite herbal teas. I can only imagine that the roots of this plant, which is what I'm growing it for, has grown pretty big. So I'm not going to dig up the root because I don't want to disturb the rest of the plants. I will dig it up late fall, before the frost hits, when everything's starting to die off. But for now, I'm just going to chop down this huge plant and just collect the seeds. So yes, it has gone to seed. It was a beautiful plant when it bloomed. It had these really deep purple, pink blooms, but now it's just these really sticky. Anything that brushes up against it, it sticks you. I just opened up one and it is just full of seeds as soon as I opened. So this one is definitely ready. So I'm gonna pull all the brown ones off. Here are the green ones. Those I will not collect seeds from, but most of the plant has gone to seed, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it down. It's just taking up too much space, and it just doesn't look so good in the garden bed anymore. I think if I grow these again, I will plant them elsewhere in the garden and not in the garden bed. I really didn't know it was going to grow this big. Alright, so I had to saw down some of this huge stem. Still has a lot left, so I'm sure the roots are probably taking up a lot of space in the garden bed. So we'll just wait until, everything starts to die out and dig it up, because I'm pretty sure I'll have to dig up half the garden bed to get it. And I'll also dig up the roots from these smaller plants, because I'd rather have a smaller plant than a huge plant like that. That was kind of an experiment, and I got to see just what I wanted to see burdock go to flower and seed. So I love that. So now the plants next to it, this is a tomatillo. It's a couple of plants. It's Roma tomatoes and some more Roma tomatoes. Now they have more room to grow. Made a lot of space here in the garden bed. Alright, so I have this little bouquet, this little burdock bouquet. I'm going to actually put this in a vase and keep it outside and see if I can get the rest of these to bloom, and maybe they'll go to seed as well. But we'll give it a try. The bees really like these when they bloomed, so I'll keep them outside. And then here are the ones that I pulled off. Alright, so here are the burdock seeds. I've been sifting them to get to the seeds. So I think I've done a pretty good job of getting all the other stuff away from the seeds. So yes, it is a tedious job, but look at all the seeds. So I have a really good supply of burdock here. And this is the Watanabe, because there are different types of burdock. So I think that's what that one is. So I got that one done. And then I also have my romaine seeds. Not that many. I did plant some in the garden. They're all the little white specks. Those are the seeds. So yeah, got some of those. And I just reused some jars from coconut oil that I had used. I love these jars. So I just recycled those. So that's it. Saving seeds. Got the burdock root. And that is the Parris romaine lettuce, I believe. Oh, and also, here's my bouquet of burdock that I'm hoping that it will continue to dry out, and I'll get those seeds as well as the seeds from the lettuce. So yes, I did make a little bouquet to put on the table. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely stay tuned. I am going to do a garden update, let you see what's been going on in my garden. So stay tuned for that one. Alright, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have not. Alright, so definitely stay tuned for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.